For my final project, I will be taking a close look at the Coretta King Award, what it recognizes, and how winners change over time, and what those changes reveal about larger trends in children's and young adults literature. The Coretta King Award was established in 1969 to honor outstanding African American authors and illustrators whose work reflects both literary excellence and a commitment to social justice, equality, and cultural authenticity. What interests me most about this award becomes a timeline of African American storytelling. Each winner reflects not just creativity, but the cultural moment in which the book was published. To make this more focused, I'm taking a closer look at books every 15 years, starting in 1970 with the first winner, Martin Luther King Jr., Man of Peace by Lily Patterson, an educational biography that reflects the nation's ongoing need for civil rights literacy. In 1985, Motown and Ditty by Walter D. Myers, a middle grade novel centered on music and urban African American identity. In 2000, there were two winners, Bud Not Buddy by Christopher Paul Curtis and In the Time of the Drums by Kim L. Siegelson. These books show the award's growing range from historical fiction to African-rooted folklore. In 2015, the award recognizes Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline Woodson and Firebird by Misty Copeland and Christopher Myers. This year highlights themes of identity, empowerment, and artistic expression. The current winner in 2025 is 24 Seconds From Now. This continues the pattern addressing contemporary issues of identity, justice, and self-discovery for young readers. Even with these 5 points, the evolution of the award is clear. The early decades center biography and historical education, while the 1980s and 90s shift towards fiction that reflects everyday life. In the 2010s, there's expansion to more poetic, reflective, and expressive storytelling, while in 2020s, the deepened themes of social awareness and personal identity. One question I do explore is, why do some years have multiple winners or more honors books, while others recognize only one work? To help understand this, I'm using Violet J. Harris's scholarly article, African American Children's Literature, the First 100 Years. Harris argues that African American children's literature develops in uneven cycles, shaped by social movements, political climates, and publishing industry's willingness to support African American authors. She explains that these books often reflect social and political realities of their time, which helps clarify why certain decades experience bursts of literary production. This idea directly connects to the Coretta King Award. When publishing opportunities expand, or when the society particularly focused on conversations about race, identity, or civil rights, more high-quality works by African American creators appear. In those years, we often see multiple winners. When the industry is less supportive, those years tend to have fewer recognized titles. So the patterns in the CSK winners are not random. They mirror real historical and cultural conditions. Overall, my project argues that the Coretta King Award is more than just a list of excellent books. It is a living record of African American excellence, resilience, creativity, and cultural storytelling. By studying winners every 15 years, I can visualize the way that African American children's literature evolves, so how society influences that evolution, and why equitable literary recognition still matters today.